Hello, 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 YouTube. Once again, I'm back with another one. Seago family, thanks for hanging in there with your girl. Thanks for all of you that have joined. We've been here for a few minutes, around 23 to be exact. Thank you all if you're returning for coming back. And for those who are first timers, thank you for being here. You could be anywhere in the world, as the prince says so often. Anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us. We're going to discuss two groups, and you can decide who you are, where you go, if you're even in the number. That's up for you to decide. When I say we, I don't necessarily mean me. I mean we, as when it said we, the people. Those that know and understand that, yes, you may be a part of a royal bloodline. However, you find yourself in your head stuck, you're searching somewhere in the body for the temple. You're just talking, basically. You always got something to say. Always. We will give you credit for that. And there's another group, not necessarily a group, but collective, if you must. The us, the ones that got on the Divine University bus. Yes, us. Those that know and understand and have that great understanding of being free indeed, out of bondage. They made their way up and through, in and out, in again, up into the temple. Truth walking, not always necessarily talking. That's what it is. The message, stop playing. If your understanding is bad, well, I'm pretty sure your understanding and communication is shot to hell. 502, Divine Intervention. Okay, clear message. While you're out here being extra, doing all things bad for all the wrong reasons, you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. Stop doing all this underhanded shit, man. You're doing all this stuff in the dark, but just like many others, you'll be rewarded openly, like everyone else. You do dark, so expect to be dead by daylight, one way or another. Stop playing, like for real. You're so past the point of where you should have stopped until it's ridiculous. It's thrown you into a cycle where there's nowhere but one place to go, and that's straight change. And when you have to go from a whatever you're doing to a straight change, that can cause shock for the system inside and outside of it. It's time to figure out what you're going to do. You are not a child. Stop. You have children. Stop acting like one. There's a time and a place for everything. And it's time for, there's a time to stop sucking on the nip and eat solid foods. And if you don't understand what that means, well, this is time to go sit down somewhere and get a understanding, because before you get the understanding and work through that to the inner standing, you'll never understand what I'm saying right now. Another thing, anyone talking about what you're thinking and it's not the circle, you watch that. As a matter of fact, nip it in the bud. I don't care about what they think or what they think they know. You will not be disrespected, neither will your lineage be disrespected. See, when you can start noticing that dry disrespect as to where you never noticed it before, you noticed it. But once you noticed it, you notice how quickly it was nipped in the bud, excuse me. The Most High says he won't have that. That's over, Jack. That's done with. So you can jump your ass right back in that box. That same Jack in the Box you thought you had the chosen in? No. That's your box. You designed it perfectly for you. Now, thank you and good job. You're at the point of no return, chosen one. So that means it's our, us, and we. It's our, us, and we. So we let us show you how it's done. I'm talking about the me, the hers, the messengers. TV calls them the Avengers. Y'all still out here trying to play with these messengers. You've been warned time and time again. We will always go high, and you will always go low. Don't you remember? I think that word says it. It tells you so. Okay, now. Come on. Start it, but you better be ready to be sent back home, back to the hell you prepared for yourself. That same hell you came from. The hell where in your heart you know you belong. The one you created for yourself, the one you wake up in, sleep in. The one that you pay rent to, the one that you thought was protecting you, he can't protect you. You signed your whole ass over to the devil when you played in other folks' energy and played with folks unfairly. Some it was your siblings, some it was just classmates, some it's just people you don't even know. Not knowing, he could see you, even when you couldn't see him, especially then. Things will never always be sweet unless you make it that way. So whatever it is, you made it that way. Enjoy wherever you are. The Most High said again, it is high time you stop playing with what belongs to him. And as for those who are mad about it, you know what they call mad masters. I'm sure by now you can see he's and she's his too. And even he knows not to play with the Most High. So now that you're out there feeling yourself, get ready because here he comes. He's already on the ground. And you're on your own now. You'll never be able to call for those that you treated so illy. He gave some so many chances. But you chose to take all you could and leave the rest. Recognize your last stop when you approach it. You're done. He said, you cannot play with me, and I dared you to play with mine. So now it doesn't even matter anyway. You are all out of time. This is your message. I'm sure you all know that he is not playing. I truly hope all can hear what has been said. It is finished. It is done. Your asses are now in the hands of the real his and hers. And there is nowhere to run. You know, baby, sometimes God has to put us in the dark in order for us to move forward. When I say dark being, dark night of the soul, any type of darkness you have gone through, past, present, or future, but it only eventually caused growth and hopefully continual growth, hopefully in every area of your lives. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're doomed to repeat it. That's what I heard somewhere. All right, YouTube, that has been your message. Last thing, but certainly not the least, there was a table prepared before you, and you were so interested in what was on everyone's plate but your own. Yours not only got cold, it spoiled. In a very negative sense of the word. And for those you kept your eye on, well, I'm sure by now you can no longer see them. They are not even in a distance where you can reach their energy. But I'll let you know that their overflow is something beautiful for not just the eyes to see, but the heart, the soul, and the body to experience. I am the messenger. Thanks for joining.